All right, welcome back to On Air, podcast where the other hosts don't like my movie suggestions, so I have to get these people. I'm Theo. You know Kenzie. Kenzie's been on it before. Max has been on it. Max was on last week.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Spider-Verse.
Back, Max.
And
Thanks,
we have a new guest, our good friend Noah Daly, who provided these wonderful hats that we're wearing.
I do what I can for the people.
Yep.
There's so much. I'm wearing an eye patch, and there's so much sweat building in the eye patch right now.
Yeah.
We don't need to know that.
Okay.
I didn't want to think.
So, we watched Oppenheimer for this episode.
Wait. Oppenheimer?
Yeah. You watched it, right?
I watched the Barbie movie. I heard the Barbie movie. Una said Barbie.
No one said
That's
Barbie,
why I went.
we said Oppenheimer.
That's why I'm in pink. I literally wore pink for this occasion.
Oh, you are
Why
not
would
Death,
we bring
the destroyer of
fedoras?
worlds.
Bro's not the
Bro's
I
not the
watched Barbie for this.
Bro's not the Death Destroyer of worlds.
No Barbies.
No Barbies, okay.
So, bad news, everybody. I watched the wrong movie.
Also bad news. While watching this movie, we did get the idea to take an atomic bomb, and unfortunately, we blew Una up.
More like
one
you.
of the hosts.
More like you.
What do you mean?
I feel like it was more your fault that Una blew up and not our fault that
Yeah,
Una
we
blew
didn't
up.
do anything.
You said we would take the fall for this as a collective.
I
Nope.
never
Okay.
said that.
Okay, anyway, we can deal with the police when we're done with this. Let's go around and say our initial thoughts of the movie. Noah?
You
Okay,
go.
well, fair warning for my thoughts on the movie. The first hour of the movie was mainly viewed in a bathtub, so some of the scenes might have taken place while I was underwater. And the last 2 hours of the movie, they went well, but they were also super boring, so I put them on 2 times speed. So I might not, recognize any of the characters or scenes unless you say them really fast. But I think this is actually a bonus, because, Oppenheimer isn't about one scene or another scene or the speed at which the movie plays or the fact that you're in a Discord call where you're watching it and you can't actually hear the movie because Luke Ekstrom was singing the whole time. It's not about any of those one individual facts. It's about the experience as a whole. And can I just
Noah.
say,
Thank you, Noah.
No, I
Thank
know
you,
it.
Noah.
Thank you for talking.
Max, please,
Okay.
please,
I'm
go.
laughing so hard
Max,
I'm gonna throw up.
Initial
please
thoughts on the
go.
movie?
It's good, but also very confusing. I
True.
didn't know what happened after. Like I didn't really understand what.
Continue.
Just keep going.
I didn't really understand what happened after the bomb went off.
Understandable.
No, go on. I'm really interested in your opinions on this movie.
So I loved the Barbie movie.
Okay, we can be done with this bit now, Kenzie.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
over.
did watch it. Are you crying?
I love when I
Crying,
cry
yeah.
really hard.
Yeah,
I
me
mean, I
too.
cry when I laugh really hard.
Okay, so my initial thoughts was I really did like the movie. As I am a history nerd, I did enjoy that it was a good history movie and that it actually happened. Even though I didn't understand half of it for a little while, and then I kind of got into it, so that's good. Okay, your thoughts, Theo.
Yeah, come on, Theo. This is your favorite movie. Lock in, dude.
So
Hey, this microphone's fine if you get seltzer water on it, right?
terrible episode.
Theo, just
What?
Theo.
Okay. I saw this movie in theaters around when it came out, and I thought it was pretty good. And then I watched it again, and I still thought it was pretty good. I liked the movie. It was a very good movie. Actually, I wrote down some notes.
Right, when I was
Yes.
talking with you about the movie, you said that watching the bomb scene with surround sound in your house was awesome, but the movie theater still topped that experience, right?
Yes.
I mean,
I think
did you watch it in like IMAX, for example?
I don't I think it was just regular AMC theaters.
But still,
love AMC theaters.
the speakers just. I remember off topic, but yeah, movies are. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Movies, noise, good.
Yeah.
Movies are
What?
noise.
If you
Movies
really
are
think
noise.
about it, movies
Good.
are like sort of noise in a way.
Well, I brought that up
And
because
yeah, I guess movies are noise, and this is
No,
this.
you might
Can
want
I
to get a
say-
little closer to the
Yeah,
Well,
microphone, buddy.
this is what I'm really happy about. Then can I say something I really liked about the movie because I just remembered it?
Sure.
I really like how they play around with the colors, for example. Like, at
Yeah.
one point they had, it was black and white, and then it was in color, and I love it because
Right.
halfway through I realized that the color part is in,
Oppenheimer's.
yeah, it's
POV.
like
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, and then the black and, what's his name?
Strauss.
Strauss. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's like,
wait, that's what that was about.
Yeah,
Yes.
my dad
Bro.
was like
Because-
watching it. I was watching it with my dad, and he was like, "I think the black and white is the future, and color is the past." And then I realized, like a little later, I realized, no, Oppenheimer's perspective is in color, but Strauss's perspective is in black and white.
It's funny you brought that because I thought that. So you know how in Trolls, when they
Oh my God.
when they doubt the power of music, they all turn gray.
Don't
I
let Una
assume
hear
that's
you
what
say
that meant when they were gray in Oppenheimer.
It's like
But
the
apparently
power
there's
of
a more
friendship or whatever.
in
No.
movie
I
reason.
mean, there is a montage with music called "Can You Hear the Music?"
I know.
And
You hear the music.
I love that
I'm still
part.
talking.
I thought
Gosh.
you were done. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
I'm never done. So the line leading up to it, like that montage, is Oppenheimer's talking to like a scientist, and the scientist is like, well, the teacher is like, Oppenheimer's terrible at math, and the scientist is like, in sheet music, the question is never can you read the music, but is can you hear the music. And that I think that's kind of how I feel about the movie, because I don't understand what they're talking about half the time, but I can still enjoy it. I can hear the music.
Yeah.
That
Also,
is-
the music
Bro
during
can hear
this,
the music.
during that montage, so good. The music is like so good. They
Wait.
got
Bro's hearing.
Which montage? The whole movie is a montage.
Basically.
oh my
That's
God.
one thing
But,
I do
it's towards
love,
the beginning
though.
when your head was underwater.
Right.
So yeah, no, he was the music for this movie was done by Ludwig. Yeah, I don't know how to say his last name.
Beethoven.
Me.
But
It was done by me.
Beethoven.
no, but he did I think music for Community and The Mandalorian.
I think he
Ooh,
did do
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
He did do The Mandalorian. Yeah, he's done some more
I watched a
well-known
little
stuff.
bit of that.
Back to like the colors though, I do love it because if you do focus on the black and white scenes, you can see Oppenheimer comes off as like he just comes off weird, and then in the color he comes off completely different.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
like,
do love it.
From
I just
from
do
Strauss's
love it.
perspective, Oppenheimer, well, like the reason Strauss like plotted against him, was because Oppenheimer humiliated him. So obviously, from the black and white perspective, Oppenheimer is going to be portrayed more negatively because he's
yeah.
like, I hate this guy,
Yeah,
and from
yeah,
his memory,
yeah.
he's going to make him seem worse. But from Oppenheimer's perspective, he's seems like a regular guy, like a bit of a jerk.
Yeah.
But
I really loved the cast for this movie. I feel
the
like the
cast.
cast
The
the
definitely.
star-studded
Iron Man.
cast.
Iron Man.
Cillian Murphy, he was in one of my favorite movies, 28 Days Later. Like, I was really happy about that. And he honestly does look like the actual guy.
He does look like Oppenheimer.
It was creepy at first.
Yeah, and I think he nails the voice, cause
He does.
like when you hear Cillian Murphy in like The Dark Knight or something, or sorry, not The Dark Knight. He was kind of in that, but Batman Begins. His voice is completely, because in Oppenheimer he has a very low
Yeah.
voice, and
I also love the guy that played Einstein because it looked just like Einstein. And I was started laughing for some reason.
Einstein was my favorite
He looks
character.
like Einstein.
No, because it looked just like him. And
No,
it
did.
It was.
It was a little weird.
They did really good with
They
like
did
the
a good
cast
job.
and
Yeah.
recreating it, like not recreating it, but like
I love
giving it
Robert
like
Downey
kind of like
Jr.
a modern view for people.
Yeah.
Not really.
If
I
you
how
don't
to word
know
it.
the story of Oppenheimer, I don't know how accurate this is in real, because I know in real life, like Oppenheimer's grandson said he never actually tried to poison his teacher's apple, but in the
Yeah.
movie he does. So I don't know how accurate this is, like to real life. But if you don't know like the story of Oppenheimer, which I didn't, then like this movie has a really good twist.
It does.
Like when you find out that Strauss like got a bunch of people together who didn't like Oppenheimer and like basically
They're
made
trying to
yeah, they forged an indictment that had like that was pretty baseless, saying he was like in like conspiring with the Communist Party basically, and he was like a member of the Communist and he was like a spy. And yeah, and then I'm gonna refer to my notes right here. The editing. Let's just say the edit. It was good because I think the style of editing perfectly matches with how like all over the place Oppenheimer can be. It works really well. It like flips back and forth between perspectives and the future, the present, and the past. Yeah, so
No, you're
I
barely
like,
on screen.
no, you can scoot
no.
Scoot
we,
in.
we
That's
don't.
probably good considering
get
what
in
I'm
here.
wearing. So I'm
Join-
just trying to stay as far away from the microphone as possible. It's
Join
really
the
scaring
convo.
me.
Join
Okay.
the convo.
Okay. I forgot what I was. Oh yeah, the editing.
Editing.
It matches with the style because it's like all over the place. And I want to talk about one like right before the bomb goes off. You can see. I don't know if this is intentional, but but right when they're preparing to like test the bomb, like it go like for like a little for like 1 second, it might be more, but this is what I saw. For like a second, it goes like out of focus as the camera's moving.
I saw that too.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense because it's such a stressful scene. Like, I feel like my eyes would go out of focus. I would just completely be like, oh my god.
I love how like stressful that scene did get though. Like I don't know, it was like the tension in it and it was just not a lot of movies these days, especially since it just came out like last year. Barely last year. I feel like movies now it's kind of hard to find one that actually like in scenes gets you like nervous about what's gonna happen next, and I feel like this one definitely did that for me.
I'd like to tell a story about when I first saw this movie.
Boy, oh boy.
So
Can't wait.
I watched it in theaters, and about halfway through, I realized I need to go to the bathroom. Like,
Really?
Like really bad.
All right.
So I was just
But
like,
where's this going?
let me get there.
So sorry.
So I was like, I really need to go to the bathroom. So I was like, I'll just wait until the bomb scene and then I'll go. I'll go quickly. And then the bomb scene happened and I was like, I can stick it out for the rest of the movie. Because I was enjoying myself that much. I didn't want to miss anything.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It's a good movie.
Is that your funny story?
Was it not funny enough for you?
I'm rolling, Theo.
So I'm dying.
I'm
No,
on the
I don't
ground
get
right
the.
Alright, so I'm leaving.
No,
okay.
no.
Just sit down. Can't.
Sit
Yeah,
down.
sit
Just
down.
sit down.
Sit down.
This isn't a place for joking. We don't joke on this podcast.
Yeah.
Everything we say is 100% serious, right, Noah?
Oh, but what about the bits from the beginning? Those weren't really.
Can I say
We don't
something
need
I
to bring up
did
the
like?
fact that we blew up in
Can I say something I did like though? Yay! Okay, so I really like how they kind of did go into what was the kid's name? Steve?
Sure.
I
Oh, what? It was Peter.
What?
Peter, oh my
wait,
god.
wait, the little kid?
Why
Like
did I think
Like their kid?
Why did I think it was Steve?
Their child?
Yes.
Steve Rogers,
Yeah,
who fought
Peter.
in World War II.
No,
See,
I
the
love
timeline
how,
matches up.
Oh, yeah.
I love how they not gave kid. I don't love that they gave her postpartum, but I love how they
Sorry.
I love how they showed that some postpartum, because it's serious and it's bad. I love how they showed basically after a woman has a baby, it's weird. They don't like. I've never had a baby, so I don't know.
Really?
Really?
That's shocking. That's
Um,
news to me.
But it's
That's
like
I thought you
nice.
were a single mother of
Sometimes-
5.
yeah, but 10 actually, 21.
Wow.
21 next week.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. What was I on?
Awesome.
So the postpartum, it's so sometimes it varies. So sometimes the mother can like neglect the baby, and that is basically what happened.
yeah.
But I love how like they didn't like foreshadow like base her off as like a bad person. Like they won't like yes Noah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Noah?
2 things. His baby was in the movie,
Yep.
and second of all, why does every microphone have a hat except for Max's?
I
These
don't
are
know.
okay. These are foam covers, and they're meant to stop. Because you know when you blow into a microphone, there's like
Very familiar, yes.
Okay.
This is to make sure there's no.
But I do love how
Wind.
they like added that because I've seen some films where they portray people with postpartum as these people who don't care about their children and just a feeling movie. It is not. Why are you Theo?
Theo. What?
Oh, it's just a little messed up.
Yeah, no,
But
someone
I've seen films that do portray it as it's not an actual thing and that the mothers are just being neglectful. But I feel like this one kind of did better with it, and I was very happy about that.
Max, you got anything to say?
Fedora.
Fedora.
Actually, I have
Can
a
I
little theory about the
Can I
fedora.
actually tell
Your
a story? Can I tell a quick story?
Right after Noah's.
So, if you pay attention to the movie like I didn't, you'll notice that whenever something
God.
important is going on, what's his name? Like Obi?
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Oh my
Oppenheimer
God.
is wearing a fedora. And I thought that was kind of weird, but I have a theory about it. So I think there's a little rat inside the fedora that's tugging his hair and making him do quantum mechanics, but he only wears the hat when it's important. Watch the movie again, you might notice that.
No. What do you say? Oppenheimer.
Oh my gosh.
was the guy from Ratatouille.
What's Ratatouille?
No.
Wait, what's Ratatouille?
Oh my
Guys, this guy might be onto something.
Anyway,
Nothing.
so
Forget it.
funny story about me taking notes. I decided to turn on the movie way too late last night,
Me
and
too.
I'm sitting there and I take notes like every minute because I'm a weirdo. So the first like 17 of my notes are talking about like the first hour, and then my last note is bomb goes bomb. And I didn't
goes
take
bomb.
any more.
That's
I really like that.
That's like a metaphor for life. Bomb does go bomb.
Well,
Wrong
metaphor for
Alright,
Una's
buddy.
life.
yeah,
I like-
because
Bros,
we did. roll in
I
a-
forgot.
I
word.
do like the
Her
part
bomb
where
goes bomb.
Leslie called him 7 names.
What?
That was my
7.
favorite part.
Did no one pay attention to the it's like
I did.
Leslie goes into
we
his
know.
office and he goes, Oppenheimer, you're a egotistic
Oh,
womanizer.
That. Yeah, that.
I liked that part.
That was a good part.
It was cool.
Yeah. No.
No, I remember that.
Yes,
No,
Noah?
that was a good
Yes,
Yeah,
one.
I did not like the movie at all. I was super bored, like the whole time. What have you guys been yapping about? It's so boring, dude. It's a movie about bombs going off, and I was falling asleep, dude.
It's about more than that. Also,
It's-
why are you here?
Yeah, what? Well, I mean, you don't have to like. We did a whole entire like.
No,
for the
you
troll,
don't
we
have
just did
to
a whole
like
rant
the
about it
movie.
because of how
But
bad
no,
it was.
you just said, why are we here? We're here to talk about the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I
Talk about how
First
you
of all,
didn't like it.
The whole movie is edited like a resource gathering montage in a Minecraft video, but instead of like building a cool house, he just builds a bomb. But then like I barely get
Wait,
to see the bomb. Also, I'd like
Wait
to point
a
out
minute.
that
Hold
the
on. You said the movie is edited like a resource, like when
A-
you're building a house,
yeah you
like
know
when it's time lapsed and you have it at 2 times speed.
dude, that makes so much
Oh
sense. Did you edit the movie? Dude, that makes so much sense. Also, I'd like to point out that the bomb that they dropped on Nagasaki was called like Fat Boy or something, and guys, No, my hats. I can't bend over to get them because I am self-certain
Okay.
my other hat.
Anyway. So I honestly did like the movie. Back to Noah's point about how he thought it was boring. As a history nerd, I did in fact like it. And as Theo said before, Theo, you a history nerd?
No,
Exactly. And
I mean, I
did you
haven't-
like the movie?
I
though?
did.
That's what I do like about it. I do like that even though you may not understand like the actual things that happened, or you completely understand it down to like the pebble that Oppenheimer stepped on, it's still a
The Rockin' is
okay.
true.
Well, I couldn't think of an example
That's my
fast
favorite
enough.
character.
Bugging
I-
him the whole movie. He was like, I can't get the. I can do quantum mechanics, but I
Bro,
can't
let
get
her
a rock out of
explain.
my shoe.
Let her
So,
explain.
thank you, Max. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Great. Now I don't know what I was saying. This is what you guys.
Saying
I
The rock in the
Oppenheimer had a
shoe.
rock in
So-
the shoe.
Yes, about the rock in the ship. I do like that, even though, as you said, some people don't know a lot about history and some people know this like down to the bone. But even though both those groups could still enjoy this movie unless you watched it at 2 times speed and then you didn't understand
Okay,
the
well,
plot.
I think a lot of why I didn't like the movie is because
You were
I
in a
got home
bathtub
on...
the first half.
No. That actually was actually that was kind of annoying because I was so engrossed in the film that I forgot to brush my hair. So that
In the
was kind of
bath?
annoying. Yeah, that's where I brushed my hair. Unimportant.
Alright.
So I think a lot of the reason why I didn't like the movie is because I got to the hour mark and I was like, great, I'm gonna finish this. Gonna watch Godzilla -1, the spiritual successor to Oppenheimer. And then I clicked on the movie and it said 2 hours left. And then I got really mad and was like, I don't want to watch this. And then I got Nico and Luke Ekstrom on the call, and yeah, then we finished the movie very begrudgingly.
The time was long, in my opinion.
So
I mean, I've watched Titanic a bunch, and that's a 3 hour and 15-minute film, so I'm not
And
like
this movie is shorter than Titanic.
This
I don't think I've
is
ever
5,
finished
15
Titanic.
minutes.
3 hours and 1
Just
minute.
like me and
It's all right.
Oppenheimer.
It's 3 hours and 1 minute, so I was very not pleased when I turned it on because I did not want to watch a 3 hour movie at like 10:30.
I did.
I'm very happy I did that. I very much enjoyed myself.
Yeah, my attention, unlike Noah's, was I was never bored watching Oppenheimer.
I wasn't either. I was like wide awake. I'm surprised. I had it on my computer and I was like, I'm probably just gonna sit on my phone half the time and play a game, but I was actually paying attention to the movie, which I did not expect.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, I probably would have done that, but I had to watch the movie on my phone, so there was no escape. It was
Okay.
just Oppenheimer.
I almost
Yeah.
had to, but my pirating websites didn't work.
Yeah. Dude, actually, the
I
pirating...
mean, we're not. You guys didn't pirate the movie because that would
You
be a
guys-
crime.
I
and
bought
you-
it.
Yes.
I bought it.
You bought the movie.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
legal
did.
website I used to watch it on. Actually, I think it
Oh,
actually...
did you stumble over? I think you meant illegal.
No, I
think
gave
meant
you
legal
the
website.
DVD.
He
No,
did
I
say
gave
legal.
She
you
said
the
legal?
I literally
Okay.
did say legal.
Okay, yes, the
These
legal
guys are
website
nutty.
you watched it on.
You guys are so weird.
Because
Yeah.
the only streaming service you can watch it on is peacock.com, and that's the one you went to.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
okay,
that's
well,
what
Oh,
first-
I just kind of.
Yeah.
I get
I
that
had my
pirating
dad
is
rent it.
illegal, but saying I pay for Peacock is like illegal to my sensibilities. So
You rented it. You rented it. You
yeah,
watched it with
rented
me.
You rented it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
and the
so-
website I rented it on, actually, I think it added to the experience because there were a bunch of ads on it, and the ads were like kind of related to the movie at points. So I kind of felt like Oppenheimer myself looking at those ads. Oh, damn it.
Anyway, anyone else want to talk about anything?
Oppenheimer. Good
Max,
movie.
is there anything else you
Yeah.
want to say about Fedora bomb movie?
Good movie.
Theo?
Bomb.
I like how Rami Malek saved the day
He
and
did.
took down the evil Strauss.
Yeah.
Grr.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. Ow, I just cracked my leg under that table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Florence,
Yeah.
Florence
Yeah.
Pugh was in
Yeah.
this movie.
Who?
Florence.
No, let's read some of
Yes,
this fun
Florence
facts.
Pugh.
Lawrence.
Okay, like I don't. Theo, if I'm watching a movie, I don't look up the cast and then
You-
scroll through
You
what
don't, you don't
movies
know
they're
who
in.
Florence Pugh is?
I do. I was very
You don't know what
excited.
she looks like?
I do, but I couldn't tell if it was her because it was like 10:30. She was in
Also,
like
you
one of
need-
my favorite
think you need-
movies.
I think you need another pair of glasses to go
Here,
over
take mine.
No.
Bro, oh my god, you look so scary right now.
My name is-
Without your-
So
Put them
scary.
down.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
I think
That's
the
my bad.
actors did like a great job.
They did.
Like all of them, I never once doubted that they were the characters. Especially Robert Downey Jr. He did a great
I
job.
love
with
Robert
it.
Downey Jr.
It's pretty good.
I love him.
It's a pretty good actor.
I love
He's-
Emily. I love
love Iron
Emily
Man.
Blunt too. I'm very excited to see Quiet Place. Wait, she's not in that one. Never mind.
She's in the
Stupid.
first two.
Yeah, but she's not gonna be in the
Wait,
third
there's more
one.
than-
I just
two?
saw the Fall Guy with her in it.
She's
Fuck,
not
I
gonna be.
thought-
I'm very
oh,
sad
wait, no,
she's
I didn't watch
actually
that.
not in the third one. I don't think she will be in the third
Well,
one.
how
No,
do you know?
because it takes place in New York City, and they.
Well, no, that's a prequel to the Quiet. Why are we talking about a Quiet
Yeah,
Place
yeah.
right now?
Enough,
No, I
enough,
like it.
enough.
Yeah, this is Oppenheimer, guys.
Yeah, we're
This
talking
is the
about
bomb.
bombs.
Bomb.
the one we blew Una up
Boom.
with.
No, what would have been
No, it's another bomb.
Sorry,
no,
I'm
would have been a
sorry.
cool scene that they should add in the movie? So no, hear me out. Hear me
I
out.
don't
So
wanna hear
Tread carefully, Noah.
in the Mario movie,
No.
there's this scene
No.
where Mario from the Mario movie, he's eating a plate of mushroom risotto, and he's like, mushrooms? Ah, I hate mushrooms. And this is a little movie making technique called foreshadow, and it foreshadows how he's gonna be in the Mushroom Kingdom for the last half of the movie. I think I didn't finish it, and I think it would have been cool if like. Well, in Oppenheimer ate mushrooms, and he was like, "These mushrooms are the bomb," and
Oh
that
my
could have
God.
foreshadowed him making the mushroom bomb. If he does do that, I don't know. I didn't finish the
Mushroom
movie,
bomb?
so I think that would have been a really cool scene.
You do realize you're never coming on this podcast again,
That's
right?
what.
Thank you.
Your head
All right,
fell
we
off,
gotta
buddy.
wrap it up.
Final
no,
thoughts.
no. Final score. What would you rate this out of
Noah.
5?
Stars.
5 stars. I don't know, like a 2.
So I'm coming. Max.
3.5.
4.5.
I would also rate it a 4.5. In fact, I do think I rated it a 4.5 on Letterboxd. Maybe it's a 4 or 4.5.
Send me your letterbox.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you should.
Well, now we gotta go blow someone. What am I saying?
What?
We gotta
What
go.
was that,
We
Theo?
gotta go put Una back together
We do.
Yeah, we gotta-
we do.
before the cops and the government get
Well,
on.
no,
our
the cops and the
nerves.
government aren't turning up, but Una has to go out for dinner
Oh.
tonight. So if we wanna,
Yeah, we gotta.
we kind of want to do it before Una has to go out to dinner.
Yeah. So next
Dinner.
movie, funny story.
Funny
we have
story.
no idea. So
oh. Yeah.
which
The
The beaver movie. The beaver
Can we
movie. The
watch,
beaver movie.
The beaver.
oh,
Beaver movie.
Cats
100
and Dogs 2: Revenge of Kitty
Hundred-
Galore.
Absolutely
No,
not.
that one's
Absolutely
really
not.
good.
movie will be Hundreds of Beavers
Yeah.
unless I'm not around next Friday, in which case it's getting pushed back because I'm absolutely going on that one.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway,
Me too.
Dips.
Yeah.